Coming up on today's show, we are shedding a light on crafts and skills that are fading in today's culture. We're getting our hands dirty and giving some lost arts a try. New Day Cleveland starts right now.
I'm in the middle of what feels like treasure. Zygote
Press.
Press. So what does the word press work into all this beautiful stuff we see?
Well, it's because all of it is made on presses, printing presses. What we make is art that is all made by local artists. It's been a long-standing Cleveland tradition, going all the way back to the artists who got their start at the Caramel House, like Langston Hughes, for example. And today, we still have incredible local artists who work in a number of different processes, like what you're holding right there.
This looks like something it was my grandmother's house, the old black and white print, right?
Yes, it's incredible. This is an intaglio. It's made by Michael Whitehead, who is an incredible etching artist.
So then we have color here.
And then, yes, so this is a screen print, and it's a multicolor screen print. Each layer has to be printed separately by hand, and you can see that—
And all signed like fine art.
Yes, this is fine art. So each one is an original. This is an edition of 24 pieces, and each one is signed by the artist.
So all these machines here have a part to do with things like this.
Yes. Different machines are used to print in different processes.
So what's Sequoia doing over here?
Oh, well, Sequoia is working with a screen print.
Okay, Sequoia, I tell you, you got something special cooking over here for us.
Yeah, so I'm demonstrating one of our printmaking processes that we actually take on our off-site event programs.
Off-site, so what happens on an off-site program?
We bring a printmaking practice, we have people come up and they can try to make a print on their own.
So like a person like me that knows nothing about this.
Exactly.
Okay, so how does it work?
So this is our screen, which we usually have about 2 of these going at one time. All you need is a piece of paper,
okay,
printmaking ink. The image is already in the screen, so all you have to do is take—
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for about 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, so you're the pro.
Pro enough.
You're the artist. Okay, so I'm supposed to grab this?
Yeah, you're gonna grab this
Okay.
here, and then you're gonna tilt it 45 degrees,
How's
and then
that?
you're gonna pull down. That's great.
Okay, here we go. We're pulling down.
Very good.
How
That's
do
a
we do,
good
you
pull.
think?
I think you did great.
Okay,
Ready for a reveal?
Yeah, what do we make?
So we made a special print just for you.
Look at that. Well, Chandler, look at this. What do you think, huh?
It looks great.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
She hooked me up.
Sequoia's awesome.
But she said I should come over here because you're going to blow our minds.
Okay, I'll do my best.
What is this thing?
So this is a Vandercook proofing press. It was used back in the day to proof newspapers.
Okay.
So you set all the type backwards, and then we're gonna pull a print for you.
Oh, so you had to know how to write backwards.
Yes.
You had to do it backwards.
Yes. So this is called your packing. You're gonna take this and put it here.
When did you learn how to do this?
I went to school for printmaking. I graduated in 2020. Yeah. So we're gonna press this foot pedal, and we're gonna bring this back.
Look at that, it grabs on the little...
Yeah, it's gonna grab onto all the little pieces of paper. Okay, so now we're in trip, we're gonna put it in print, and then we're gonna hold on to our paper as it goes forward.
And what will we see, my friends?
Spin it like that.
Look at this.
So this is your print.
That
so we
is-
have Terminal Tower.
That is great, New Day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
So Jackie, you know how to work this stuff too.
Well, I'm an amateur. but,
You're not an amateur.
Once in a while, they let me play with this.
Zygote Press. So we're out here, what street are we on? 30th Street?
We're at 30th Street, just down from Superior.
I gotta tell you too, you ring the buzzer, you come in, I guess, what are the hours?
11 to 5 to the public.
And you come in and all kinds of great cards. I love the little greeting cards.
We have something for everyone. All of the art is local. It's all hand printed. It's all certified and signed by our artists. So anyone who comes in here will find something that works for them.
Well, thank you very much, and I want to thank Chandler,
Chandler and
Sequoia, all did a great job here, and they come here as students to learn a lot, and as they learn a lot, perhaps they stay a lot.
Yeah, and we have a lot of members of the public who come and take workshops here as well. And then they can make their own art and use the Chandler and Price that was manufactured right here in Cleveland.
Yeah, there you go. There's another secret exposed.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you.
so sweet. Oh, and thank you for this. Look at this, folks. Coming up after the break, Natalie's getting messy with clay.
When we think of the art of pottery making, there is one name that just stands out in Northeast Ohio: Billy Ritter. He has artifacts basically that are timeless pieces that you can have in your home, you might find up in a restaurant nearby, and we're going to show you how this process really comes to be. The man behind it all. I'm so excited to be here with you. I've admired your work for so long, and getting to make something with you is so exciting for me. We're doing it. All right, so we're beginning with step one in the process.
Step one. Put that right there.
Okay.
Okay, but like you mean it.
Okay.
There it is. All right. So that's the first thing.
All right.
So then we want to pick a speed
Okay.
on your wheel. So go ahead and kick your wheel on.
Okay.
It's going to look something like this.
So it all starts with this, right? Everything that you create, this is
Yeah.
where it begins.
This is where it begins. So the first thing you want to do is like condition the clay. So to do that, you squeeze in, you push up,
How much force are you using when you're...
just enough.
Okay.
And then close your hands, push back down.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you try that.
Okay.
So you're gonna squeeze together.
Oh, you gotta put some oomph in that.
Yeah, squeeze together.
Whoa. I'm squeezing. I'm telling you. Oh, I think it's falling off. It's falling off. Billy.
You did it. It's perfect. And that's how you make pottery. Back to you, Jim. So
Okay.
Just try again.
Okay.
And you're gonna try to like pull that into a cone. That was great. Perfect
Was
form.
that better?
Perfect form. What this whole thing does, this is coning. And so coning, in the process, we're trying to like bring the clay up, push the clay back down, and it's aligning all of the particles.
He's gonna have to fix that. It looks
Yeah.
more like a mushroom than it does. There you look how
Yeah.
quickly you fixed. Now, how long did it take you to perfect this?
A few years.
Okay.
A few years.
All right. Well, so
A million pots.
First take at this with you.
The end point of coning, right, is to arrive at this kind of beginning shape. So everything gets kind of created out of this shape. We can make it into a cylinder, like a mug or a cup. We can make it into a bowl. We could open it and make it out into a plate and bring it over here. Yep. but
touch the
here,
middle. Okay.
Yeah, and then keep your hands together.
Okay.
And then start to go into there real steady and sure. Don't let your finger wobble.
Keep
All
going
right,
down.
It's a little wobbly. All right, so we're gonna, here, I'm gonna fix that. So
Oh, so you curl the finger almost
Yeah.
too. Now I
And
see.
then I'm
Look
gonna-
at that.
So we open the shape, and then I'm gonna push and I'm gonna pull up. I'm just gonna bring all this upwards.
You do this so effortlessly.
It's all about being smooth. So what you're trying to do is like squeeze with your left hand, push with your right hand, and then push upwards real slow and steady. So you're trying to thin the clay out and you're trying to migrate it upward. There it is. Here, try it again. Like feel all that down there. Try to push all that in and then push that up to the top.
I'm so excited to be learning from you right now.
Me too. This is
It's a long way to go, clearly, but okay.
Journey to anything is the first step.
Absolutely.
Right.
All right, where do I leave
So
that?
we have that. Like
Okay.
you kind of made a thing.
A thing. We don't know what it is, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice work.
Thanks.
So this is the trimming process,
Okay.
and this is really important because it gives it gives the final kind of weight and flavor and feel to the shape. So what I want to do here is just sort of peel this away, exactly like how you would peel a potato. Trimming is something you do to refine, but ultimately you want to trim as little as you have to. I can just kind of smooth all this together. And so now,
God, it smooths that out so beautifully.
yeah, like hold that. Like,
Wow.
it feels kind of heavy, but what you're actually feeling is water weight. So as the water goes away, it'll lighten.
This is beautiful and it's not even finished.
Thanks.
Wow,
It's
okay.
gonna be yours. All right, you're gonna try one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's happening.
I thought we were just gonna let you do this part.
Real quick. Just pretend it's a potato. There it is. There it is.
Smooths that out so wonderfully, like so quickly. Okay, wait, let's pause. I want to make sure I'm
Yeah.
not destroying this thing.
Yeah, no, you're doing
Is
great.
this okay?
You're doing great.
Okay. I have to tell you, this is not one of the more
hard.
difficult things I've attempted
It's
for
hard.
the first time.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
So this is
So this is
kiln.
it. Yeah.
Ready
so
to go.
These are already dried out. And
wonderful. And you feel how much lighter that
So
is,
much
as you
lighter.
said, because the water weight's gone.
and the color's totally different. Now, here's the crazy part. If we actually fire these, it's
wow,
not,
it even changed sizes.
it's not even the same object. So this is a totally different piece.
That's
but,
gorgeous. Wow.
So this first firing, it's like 1800 degrees. And what it does is it takes the water out, it takes the chemical water out. It inverts all the particles. So now it's pretty fragile, but it's really porous. And that is to our benefit. So what we do next is we're gonna glaze it.
Wow. Oh, geez.
Let's go ahead, fill it up. And then all we wanna do is like run this out. So we wanna glaze the outside as well.
You give me the messier job, don't you?
You're gonna do the outside.
Okay.
So I want you to grab it like this.
Oh, jeez.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit it down in there. And when you get there, you're just gonna push to here.
Okay, not.
Not
Oh, that's
pulling
your
up.
signature too, right?
The signature.
It's the signature. I get to do the signature.
Perfect,
move.
here it is.
All right. Slowly.
Push down,
Okay.
keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, keep going. All right, and then pull that back up. And then just kind of shake it down a couple times to get those drips off. And then flip it over. Bravo.
Voila. So now we just have to put it in the fire.
We have to put it in the fire. Let's go to the kiln.
Okay. All right, we've made it to the end.
We made it to the end.
All right, this is the kiln, ready to go.
This is the kiln. This is our gas kiln. It's been here for like 20 years. It's amazing. Gas firing process is a thing a lot of people don't do because it's complicated. It's easier to use an electric kiln, but this is the original way. Like gas kiln, it gives good reduction in color to the pieces, and that's what gives you that timelessness, and it just makes beautiful things.
Well, the process is unbelievable, and when you're done, you have something that could maybe look like mine, but hopefully more look like the work that he does when it's finished, so that we saw in the beautiful room. This is where you come if you want to buy anything from Billy.
That's
He's
right.
in the Hildebrandt building here in Cleveland. I can't thank you enough. It is
you.
absolutely amazing to see you in your element. Your pieces are just one of a kind and absolutely stunning. Thank you, Billy.
Still to come, a local man preserving the art of hand-painted signs.
Welcome back to New Day Cleveland and our show about lost arts. We're now going to focus on a craft that's full of finesse. This local man is keeping the art of hand-painted signs alive. This is Old Soul Sign Company.
It match this weird color, but I've always kind of like painted, done different forms of art. I think sign painting is a good mix of like a fine artist as like a living. People have always been calling me old soul, just like the music I listened to and did film photography and stuff like that. Just always been into the older things. So I specialize in hand-painted signs and gold leaf lettering. I was making Christmas presents for people, being like a early 20s broke artist, you know, not paying for Christmas presents. I wanted to make everyone a name plaque, like did man cave for my dad and stuff, and I was having trouble doing the lettering and looked up like, are there lettering brushes? And that's kind of where I found out about sign painting. I always dabbled with it, like I would paint words on skateboards and for art shows and stuff like that, and then honestly I was just kind of overworking in kitchens, so I saw it as like an open opportunity. I decided on Old Soul Sign Company because it just made sense for this sort of work. I definitely felt a special bond with the gold once I started using it. The gold leaf comes in 3-inch squares, and there's tons of applications you can do to get different visual results. On glass, you apply it with water and gelatin, and then the water evaporates and the gelatin kind of holds it on there, and then where you paint sort of blocks it in. It's a pretty in-depth, confusing process. Every job's different. I do paint a lot of like logos that are provided to me nowadays, but some clients trust me to put a twist on it. There's so much material that I reference, and some of it's like European, some of it's like American 50s, some of it's retro, you know, and I sort of have to get that out of the client, like what are you looking for? I really like doing it all. Sometimes it's free-handed for like little, they call it single stroke lettering, but most of the time I draw it on paper, and then I have this tool that it burns holes in the paper, so you can transfer a chalk design onto anything from a sign this big to like a huge wall. I'm not a perfectionist by any means. I want stuff to look good, but little things, I think when you see a hand-painted sign, even someone who doesn't realize it's painted, I think it touches them on like a subconscious level. You see a diner with a unique sign that someone created, it gives a place a more unique look. It's really cool to see anyone doing things the way they used to be done without newer technology, doing things by hand, and I don't think that appreciation will ever really get lost. There's an old saying like paint ages and vinyl dies. Like you'll see a vinyl banner or stickers on a window like peeling off and stuff, but paint will gracefully age over time, you know? I've been doing this like 10 years, but I'm excited to see like when I'm 50, the stuff that's like still there, you know, it'll be faded, but that's where the character's at.
If you're in the market for a custom hand-painted sign, you can contact Old Soul Sign Company online. Okay, folks, we're going to move on to another form of art, but this time it's all about the frame. I visited Bonfoy Gallery. Take a look. We are about to get framed by one of the most famous galleries in the United States, Bonfoy Gallery, and Olga is here to tell us a little bit about it. 135 years you've been here. Rockefeller had a big piece to do with this, lived almost next door, right?
Yes, we've had many prestigious clients. We had the city of Cleveland, the state of Ohio. We've had pieces go to the White House. So long history and hoping to continue going forward.
So, you know, a lot of times you walk into a place, a museum, Cleveland Museum of Art, all these beautiful places, people's homes, you see these beautiful, ornate, fantastic frames. And this is something that we said started so long ago. How do you maintain that kind of quality today? Because people, I mean, these things are lost arts.
Yes, very much so. But we have craftsmen that have been here for many, many years. Our finishing department has been here over 40 years. I've been here over 50 years. We have a combined...
Goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But we have a combined staff of staff people that over 150 years of experience. So we want to offer all of that to our clients, new and old.
I walk in here and I see all these pieces pieces of frame in here, and I wonder how many pieces have been there, maybe more than 50 years,
Oh, well,
or maybe
some
almost
have,
100 years.
some
you know,
have.
But you just get that feel in here.
Well, thank you. So we have over 1,200 moldings in inventory at all times, which you're not going to find the way that
Yeah.
most people are chop shops. So it comes in, comes out. So we're very unique in that regards, but we also make moldings. So we can custom make something to match, something to fit something for a particular need. We're happy to offer it all.
Now, I see all the tools here. I see the workmen. I see the little pieces of frame here as
Yes.
examples that people can make choices.
Well, that's how we keep track of our inventory, by the profiles. So this is our finishing room. These are our two finishers, Jim and Craig. And what we do back here is we both do raw wood molding and making it into frames. We also do custom work. So this is a frame that, well, it's a pre-finished molding, but is being added to a backing so that it has the correct depth.
Look at this over here. So you got look
Yes.
at this old frame in here, and it looks like it needs some gold repair. So can you guys actually fix and replace the
Absolutely,
gold?
yes. So what's happening here, if you look closely, this has areas in the gesso that have been lost and broken off. So that will be repaired first, and then the entire frame will be redone in gold leaf. And this is an example of a frame in process. So the leaf is very bright when it starts
So you've
out.
got somewhere you've got a big stash of gold leaf.
Well, yes, we do, as a matter of fact, and metal leaf. This is metal leaf right here, but this just shows you how it starts out, and then through the talents of our finishers, they tone it and antique it to be more of a older age patina, more in keeping with the artwork.
Great. And speaking of the artwork, I'm going to head out to the gallery and see what's in the gallery, because you can come here and you can have your art improved by the frame, but you can also buy art here and maybe improve your art collection.
Absolutely.
Marcia, I found you. It wasn't easy. Bonfoy Gallery is a lot larger than I thought.
Right, it
Here at
is.
17th and Euclid. And we talked about all the framing up there, some beautiful, but you need some art.
We have about 80 different artists, and to be honest with you, I'm very proud of that because most of them, 99% of them, are from Cleveland.
So, you know, you're going to be around for 135 years.
Right.
I mean, you're going to collect some good folks and some
Right,
good things.
right.
And I was talking to Olga earlier, too. She says, like, if you have something in your home that's been in the family a long time or you need someone to appraise it,
Right.
you'll also go to people's homes to appraise?
We definitely do appraisals for clients.
Yeah.
You just don't know what the pieces are worth. If
Yeah.
you've had them in your house for 20, 30 years, it might have appreciated
Yeah.
in value. You just don't know that. So.
And everybody you meet here is so knowledgeable about something that you think you might know a little about, and boy, you find out you don't know much at all
Right.
until you talk to the experts.
That's why we're here.
Well, the show's all about the senses, and the sense is a beautiful one. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Still to come, we're getting a lesson in the art of broom making. Welcome back to New Day Cleveland and our show about lost arts. Now here's an antique art form that'll sweep you away. That's right, we're learning about the craft of broom making.
Broom making is the art and the craft of making old-fashioned wickered brooms by broom corn. Broom corn that it uses is called sorghum. It's actually a cousin from actual corn, but they grow it specifically for brooms because it doesn't bear any fruit nor vegetables. And it's very sturdy, so it's able to sweep and dry out and be used all year long. It started developing around the 1700s with Thomas Jefferson. He's actually one of the first Americans that started using sorghum instead of just twigs, bushes, and leaves for brooms. This is so they could actually have it in their homes and cleaning in their homes instead of just outside, because the old style used bushes and brushes, and every time you swept, the bark will crumble off and still make more of a mess. For broom making, you can actually use anything you can imagine for a handle. I sometimes like to get artistic with it, and I've used bones, or my favorite is actually to go out into the woods and find wood that has bug activity or really nice strong saplings. After getting that material, what I do, I wash it with a little bit of bleach water just to get any of like the dirt, the bugs, and then after that you sun dry it in the sun, make sure it's fully dry or it will not be happy. To start making the broom, you then have to soak the stalks in a bucket of water, and then you actually apply it to your wood and then start wrapping it with your pleated pattern. The type of twine I use is the twine that they typically use. It's called La Espiga. It is a very nice, colorful and strong twine that will last a lifetime. After you're done pleating and you get that nice pattern that you love, you tie off that string and get it cut. Then you can actually sew your sorghum together. I like to call the end of it the fiber end because it is technically a fiber. So then you sew the fiber together to make your broom shape. But if I have these super wet, then the stalk is so pliable that it won't split. I was lucky enough when I was a kid, I got to meet my great-great-grandma who went through the Depression, who went through all those hard times. And I don't remember much about her, but her prized possessions were always her brooms, her rocking chairs, her homemade wooden furniture she loved so dearly because it's something that she grew up with making. And I see like a lot of times now we don't keep that and we don't do these processes, and I feel like the more we evolve, the more we lose of our own history. So it makes me excited when I see people come around and love them. I love making other people happy, even if it's a simple gesture as a broom.
You can shop for your own handmade broom by visiting Broom It Up online. Natalie?
You would call this a lost art that is messy, loud, and yet really impressive all at once. I am here with Ken at Village Blacksmith, and you are, my friend, such a talented blacksmith, I must say.
Yeah, right.
He is! And see, now he'll start this way, and he won't give himself the credit he deserves, but honestly, this is such a form of art that people, I think, even more and more today, they're realizing we need to continue to keep these things. They love character. They want something that's different, and everything's so cookie cutter these days.
And blacksmiths in particular tend to be one-off, do their own thing, their own way. Around here, we'll fix your lawnmower. We do a lot of architectural work. We're in the middle of doing restoration stuff for the Federal Reserve Bank. We've done a lot of stuff in Garfield's tomb.
All the pieces you have here, all of your tools that you use, I mean, they're pretty old, right?
Most of the machinery in this forging area is well over 100 some years old.
Wow.
There are 5 of these mechanical power hammers that were developed shortly after the Civil War. I also have modern welding equipment and laser beam measuring thing, whatever works.
So your work is custom work.
It's all
custom.
It's all
work.
custom work.
You do this right here in your amazing garage, right here in Chagrin. I mean, it's really neat. Let's see you manipulate some metal, shall we?
Manipulate some metal. I will manipulate some metal.
Let's do this. I want to watch in action. I don't mind standing by the fire too.
I know.
It feels good over here.
See how it's getting darker and cooler? So that's getting colder. I can do anything I want with it. I can twist it.
And just keep putting it back in the fire the more you need to do.
Yeah, and each time you put it in the fire, it's called a heat. Makes sense.
Well, I've seen some of your work now. So, clearly you're working with a thin piece of metal here.
Yes.
Is that all? Forgive me for not knowing, but how does it, like some of the other pieces that are larger, do they all start small like this and you add on, or how does that normally work?
It just depends on leverage. It's all about leverage. We have some presses here, like that red one there, that are very powerful and very fast. So if we're working a bigger piece of metal, we just have that much more force. This is finesse. That's what's most important. It's just a different material. It's big, it's hot, there's fire, there's noise, but it's still all about finesse.
So you really can probably come up with just about anything that you can create for someone if they want a custom piece of work by you.
Yeah, I don't have a very good no button. We do try all kinds of things. And a lot of times it's just an excuse to buy some new tool that I didn't have on hand.
I love it. Well, you won't see me in this shop doing expert level work at any time soon, but maybe I'll try my hand at this. We'll
That's
just
why
say
I
a
got
little
two
bit of
pieces
this.
of metal line right
here. Okay, we'll try this.
Put your hand up there and just start flattening it out.
Up higher, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
You have more control that way.
I'll tell you, this is an arm workout.
Well, and once your arm starts to get tired, you realize the trick of using a hammer is actually to lift it up and let gravity do the work for you.
Oh yeah, there we go.
There you go. And
It's
to
not
me,
about hitting it really hard.
no.
It's about
There are ways to hit it
placement.
really hard, but
This would
yeah,
take me time to do what you were doing, but
yeah, but you're on the right track. I think you've come the closest to actually making something I've ever seen somebody do.
yay! Well, that's a compliment. There we go. We got a curve.
There you go. You got
got a curve.
You almost got a fire poker.
I'm an expert now. I'm an expert.
You are.
Coming up after the break, David dives into the creation of textiles.
So for me, this would be a lost art. We're talking about sewing, and it is because I think it's true, Sherry. It skipped a generation with me. My mother was great with sewing, but you are an expert in this. You have Cleveland Sews here. So we're in the Superior St. Clair district?
Yes, St. Clair Superior neighborhood.
And when you come here, you can learn how to do this. And we're also going to talk just a little bit about, I think, the benefits of doing something like this. It's good for the soul, isn't it?
Absolutely. We find sewing to be incredibly therapeutic. It definitely calms the central nervous system, and we can all use a little bit of that nowadays.
I couldn't agree more. And you make this possible with your for-profit business that you have here in the same building, right?
Correct, yes. Cosmic Bobbins is a screen printing and embroidery business. It's a social enterprise, so it empowers our mission here at Cleveland Sews, which is all about uplifting the sewn trades here in Cleveland.
Well, so when people come in here, do we take full-blown classes? How does a typical class go?
Yes, so we actually, we usually guide people in either starting with like a slow stitch or hand stitching class, but we also have a sewing fundamental series where we walk people from learning how to use a machine all the way up to working with patterns and creating pants, and really setting people loose on their own sewing journey.
So I could break the cycle now, and I could maybe become.
It's your time.
I could become a seamstress of sorts at some point, right? It's really neat that we have some different examples here. That what do they call the stitching that's in between, like that's on top of and makes it so 3D?
Yes, so these are all hand stitches using embroidery floss or embroidery thread that's a little bit thicker and heavier. These small little stitches that you see are known as seed stitches. Some of these longer stitches are what we call running stitches. So you kind of create these different effects just by really, using a depth of length to create different effects.
How many types of stitches are there?
Well, there's a lot of different kinds of stitches, yes.
So do we learn that as well?
Yes,
Okay.
I say
The
it always
base
starts
101.
with the first stitch, and then we go from there.
That makes perfect sense. Now, one of your amazing instructors is here. We have Colleen here, and Colleen is going to help me to maybe become a bit of a stitcher today.
Yes,
okay. So I would
absolutely.
call myself a stitcher then if I'm doing this, not a seamstress. That was the wrong thing to say.
Correct.
Okay.
A stitcher.
Okay.
Yes.
Stitcher.
And as Sherry said, this is about mindfulness and calm, which everybody needs at some point in their daily life. So
And you
here's
know what she already taught me? There are no mistakes.
no mistakes in slow stitch.
I like that.
No patterns. It's just for the real seamstresses, you would call it a running stitch.
Mhm.
So you just take your needle and with your thread and just
Start anywhere?
Start anywhere.
Okay.
Pull it through.
Okay.
And the idea being, and the reason it's called a running stitch, is you just go up and down.
Okay.
And through.
Well, I can do this as long as I don't stab my finger. That's what I'm most worried about.
You have a needle that has a good calm point so that it's not going to hurt you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, just like that.
So,
and from that you can create other types of things, but the purpose behind it is just breathe.
Right. It's
In and
more so
out.
than just creating beautiful work. It is.
Right.
It's healing.
It's very healing, and it's mindfulness. You just take a moment for yourself.
I love that. So it honestly can help de-stress, but it also can create beautiful works of art. This is your work here, right?
This is all mine. Yeah.
This is amazing what you've patched and put together here.
Yes.
And I know this isn't beginner level, but
No.
we all start, and I'll bring you, but come
Yeah,
over here
sure.
again.
Yes, yes.
We all start as beginners. We have the CEO who happens to be behind us right now, Michelle. So you might run into, see, we have some other four-legged members of this group, right?
We do. We are a little bit of a cat sanctuary here.
It's amazing. So if you're a lover of animals and you want to take part in something like this, how do they book with you?
So they can go to our website at www.clevelandsews.org and take a class with us.
I love it, and I love what you're doing. If you need some screen printing done too, you now know who to call as well. Thank you so much for, it might take me a while to get there, but
as you see, that little piece is this little piece, right? You don't have to look that far.
You just start small. Start with one stitch.
That's right.
One stitch.
Thank you both so much for
break that generational.
breaking the generational issues there. We're gonna do this.
Look what I found, folks. Check this out. Talk about the senses of touch, right?
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
This is Jessica. We're at the Praxis Fiber Workshop. We're in Waterloo, the Waterloo district, and we're going to spin a yarn, so to speak, right? How many times have you heard that? You go like, I don't want to hear that joke again.
Actually, you'd be surprised how many vernacular sayings relate to textiles.
Yeah.
You'll notice them now.
There's something about textiles. I know maybe it's the touch, maybe it's the color or whatever, but it's contagious and it sort of sticks with people, doesn't it?
It does.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's because we all like to touch things. We have all these nerve endings in our fingers. And when you touch things that are soft or have texture or motion, then that's sending all these signals to your brain that say, this feels good and I want to keep doing it. It's also kind of calming in that way.
Yeah. I saw Kevin up there. Kevin told me that his wife talked him into doing this, and she finally did, and now he's addicted. Look at him. He's over there spinning yarns like crazy.
Kevin's the best.
Yeah. I just love that. Hey, let's take a look at some of these different things people are doing here.
This blue weaving is an example of like a fine art piece that's going to hang on the wall. This is a great example of like a couch throw. So this is a member weaving a beautiful collection of wool yarns.
Does this involve mathematics?
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, how do you figure out how to get all that the way? Do you know what you're doing before you get started, or do you discover it as you go?
My favorite thing about weaving, you plan first and execute second. So you have your thinking brain on at the beginning, but then you get to shut your brain off and just do the actions until it's done. And I love that about weaving. It's part of what makes it so meditative, part of what makes it so relaxing. You're not making millions of decisions as you go, you've already made them.
Who does this? Who comes here? What happens here?
Yeah, so many amazing things happen here. So we have classes, we have memberships, so people who can come regularly and use the space and equipment. We serve college students, we do programs for youth. We have programs for the community, like our free craft circle that happens in the gallery every Wednesday night. Anything that falls under the umbrella of textiles, we do it here.
And I saw a collection in the gallery area up front, right on the street, which is beautiful. You walk in there, so many different colors. Are those items for sale or items for intrigue, or what are they?
Yeah, both. That's such a good way of putting it. So our gallery's mission is just to expose the community to all kinds of contemporary textiles, and we try to change the exhibit every month or two just to give a really broad spectrum of what's possible with this medium. We're Stop at My Loom, so I have a weaving going on. If you imagine tie-dyeing, this is the same kind of dyes, but I'm applying them as paint. So I've painted them onto my warp. The warp is what's going through the loom.
It's called a warp.
And the weft is what's going back and forth. And so I've painted my warp, and now I'm weaving with this very sparkly weft.
So each one of these is a different color?
So each one of these started white, and then I painted them all in an abstract painting. I'm using my daughter's paintings as like a map. So this is kind of inspired by my 4-year-old daughter's paintings. So I painted her painting onto the warp, and now I'm weaving it. I'm pressing a pedal, which is lifting some of these harnesses, and the inside the harnesses are these metal sticks. They each have a circle in the middle, and you thread each individual thread through the circle, and they're also connected to the pedal. So once you press a pedal, a certain amount of harnesses go up and lower. So if you look for the side, there's an opening now.
Okay.
So I'm able to toss my weft material through.
Now, how much fun was that?
And when I do the second pedal, a different set of threads lifts. And that is what makes your pattern. So
That's more fun than playing with little boats in the tub.
That's what I think.
Look at that.
Ask my kids, they actually agree with you. They love weaving. It's very approachable. You don't need a ton of
So you have to bring it back over to this side then.
You're just going back and forth from the direction you came. So I'm alternating between two different colors or textures, but you're just going back and forth and back and forth.
Okay, we talked about Kevin. He got addicted to this. His wife talked him into it. Now he's addicted to it.
Yeah.
How about somebody watching now? They're going to chance getting addicted at this.
Right.
How do they get in touch with you? And what do they do? And how can they do it?
There's so many classes. Our introductory weaving classes are super popular. We do them 4 times a year, but there's classes in everything. You can quilt, you can spin yarn, you can dye yarn, you can felt, you can do anything, and we teach it all, and all of those courses are listed on our website.
The name of the place is?
Praxis Fiber Workshop.
And where exactly are we so they can find it?
We are in the Waterloo Arts District in North Collinwood.
And you can find your inner artist.
That's right.
Still to come, we're heating things up with glass blowing.
Welcome back to New Day Cleveland and our Lost Arts show. Our next one is a delicate medium that requires fire. Nicole tried her hand at some glass blowing.
So today I am on a mission to make something beautiful, but I'm gonna need the help of my friends Courtney and Adam because I am here at Vitromancy Art, which is located inside of the Screw Factory in Lakewood. It is so good to see you both today.
Nice to see you too.
Vitromancy Art, there's gotta be a story behind the name.
Yes, absolutely. So I have been doing glassblowing demos for many years now, and for one of the places that I worked at, it was, there were a lot of school groups that would come through. So we had a whole bunch of school groups, maybe 2nd or 3rd grade. They were all sitting down. I pulled out some hot glass from the furnace, and from the corner I heard, oh, she's a pyromancer. I am a big fantasy nerd, so that made my absolute entire week. But I was like, pyro is fire, so that's not quite right. Fire is involved, but it's not just fire. So what would glass be? So then vitro, so Vitromancy would be glass magic.
Sure. All right, so it's glass magic, and I have to point out, in addition to the glass blowing, which is something that's new that you guys are offering here, Adam, you focus on something a little bit different because the glass blowing just isn't completely your thing.
No, so I mostly do stained glass art, which is actually something Courtney did teach me how to do, but that's now my focus. And so you can see behind us, we've got, a variety of different things. It's just making things out of cut and ground glass to put it together, kind of like a puzzle to make something really cool. People that use them like for sun catchers and things like that, and of course you see them in like church windows and and all sorts of things.
So we have 2 artists, one who went to Kent State, one who went to the Cleveland Institute of Art. And since I can feel a little bit of the heat and I feel like my creative juices are starting to get kind of crazy, you think you could show me how to do this?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
All right, so let's do it. All right, so we're gonna make a bird today.
We're gonna make a bird. First thing first, safety. So I'm gonna give you a pair of safety glasses. So go ahead and slide those over your eyeballs. The pipe is safe to touch from up here down to right about there. All right, so one hand goes here, other hand right next to it for now. I'm gonna help guide you down into the glass. Once we touch the surface, we're gonna turn to a slow count of 3. I'm gonna take this clear glass, set it on this little table.
Okay.
Roll it back and forth. We're going to be heading over to our color next.
All right.
You're going to be tapping and turning like we're putting sprinkles on an ice cream cone. So set it right down here.
This is fun. The classes that you offer, is this for people of all ages?
Probably about up to, well, as low as about 4. As long as they're able to listen and follow directions for the most part, I can work with most ages. All right, what we're going to do next is what I call low hands, high hands. We're going to roll the glass along this table again, but we're going to start with our hands lower than the table, then we'll bring them up so that they're higher than the table. I'll help you out, don't worry.
Thank you. You are an excellent teacher.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to bring this over here. Come on, step in front of this. There we go, right there. Go ahead and hold on to it. Good. We're going to squeeze just a little bit. This is the neck of our bird. We're going to release, bring it down, squeeze for the base of our bird. Keep going. I'm going to let go. We're going to flip, give it a little pinch on the face, pull it up, and release. 3 pinches for the tail. And pull up on that middle one. I'm gonna have to heat it up a little bit more, but that is so cute.
It's so cute. I love the
adorable.
little tail. This is just so much fun. I love it. It's Lakewood's. We think it's the first glass blowing experience in the city, right?
In the city of Lakewood.
In the city of Lakewood. You're available for classes, you're available for workshops, and she makes it so easy. And it was a little bit intimidating.
Oh, for sure.
But you make me feel like anything is possible. Oh,
good.
my goodness, thank you both so much.
You're
This was
welcome.
really
You're
a cool
welcome.
experience.
There we
I
go.
love my little bird.
That does it for our Lost Art Show. Hope you've enjoyed this and hope that we've been able to preserve these unique crafts by sharing them with you. And we hope you try your hand at it next. On behalf of David Moss, I'm Natalie Hervick, and we'll see you on the next New Day Cleveland.